People, welcome back to another video. Make sure you're smashing that like button. You're subscribing to the channel. Stay up to date with the latest Liverpool content and football content. But let's dive into the news. Guehi to Liverpool looks like it is getting closer and closer. Let's dive into it. So, we're going to be speaking about a couple of people. This is what Fabrizio Romano has had to say on the Guehi situation. Marc Geuhi remains high on Liverpool's list as new centre-back, not the only option, but contacts continue. New round of talks will take place this week. That's what he's had to say on the situation. Other people have also spoken. Dave O.C. Cop. Liverpool are now in direct discussions with Marc Geuhi. The move is set to accelerate after Quansah officially leaves. Guehi only wants Liverpool move. Quansah's actually, funny enough, done his medical now. Obviously, this was last night. He's done his medical now. So now you would expect this whole move between Guehi and Liverpool to move very swiftly. But this is where it gets interesting for me. Mainly due to the fact of that a lot of people are saying the price is going to be interesting, because this is what Palace Way have had to say. Marc Geuhi's keen on a move to Liverpool, but no intention of forcing a move should price negotiations prove difficult. There is currently a 25 mil gap in valuation between Palace and Liverpool. Palace want about 45 to 50 million. Liverpool don't really want to go over that board. Hence why, you're seeing other interests. Ben Jacobs has also had his say and opinion. Liverpool will only advance their interest in Marc Geuhi if Crystal Palace's asking price drops. Liverpool have no plans to pay 45 to 50 mil price. Would need to be well south of this bracket. Liverpool are still assessing whether Guehi is a genuine market opportunity. Palace open to sell, but Guehi hasn't ruled out running down his contract deal. Game time key for World Cup in World Cups. Yeah, obviously, yeah, he wants to be guaranteed decent minutes. I think he is guaranteed decent minutes to Liverpool, and I've stated the reason as to why. The reason why he would definitely get that is mainly due to the fact of Konate's injury issues. Virgil is getting a year older. He still wants someone to be able to come in and replace him. And let's say if he's played 60, 70 minutes, we can take Virgil off with half an hour ago. We're 2-0 up. We can bring on a Marc Geuhi. Follows more by Liverpool have also other targets. Richard Hughes is primarily focused on the age 22 to 22 age bracket. Now, this bit's interesting. Liverpool inclined to bring in a defender who's Quansah's age or younger, unless a deal for Guehi is simply too strong not to proceed with it. There is an appreciation for Gerato, which is shared by Chelsea and Arsenal. Obviously, yeah, we missed out on a couple of these players here, as you can see. But this is interesting because if we don't get Guehi, I reckon we move for Gerato, mainly due to the fact of those key words there mentioned, 18 to 22-year-old bracket. Guehi is 24, so obviously he's 2 years older. But Guehi's got 1 year left on his contract, and Crystal Palace want to bring in some money for him. They don't want to lose a player of his caliber on a free transfer, which he could very much do next year. His wages aren't ridiculous neither. Marc Geuhi's literally on 50 grand a week. Liverpool could literally probably give him an extra 20, 30 grand on top of his wages to sign a 5-year deal. Happy days. And that'd be a good business. And as you can see, this is Guehi stands 50 grand a week. And obviously, yeah, 1 year left on his contract. Now, I think this deal is going to probably get done in the next week or so, mainly due to the fact now a lot of people are, again, reporting it mainly due to the fact of, mainly due to the fact of Quansah, and obviously Samuel Mockbell saying Liverpool hold genuine interest in Crystal Palace captain Marc Geuhi for this summer and prepared to accelerate a move. So people, let me know what your overall thoughts are on Marc Geuhi. I'm happy for Liverpool to get the signing because, like I said, he would get a decent amount of minutes. Mainly due to the fact that we know Konate does sometimes pick up that injury, and it gives a lot more opportunities to maybe go to our back three, to maybe switch it up at the back. Do you know what I mean? It also provides cover for Konate and Virgil van Dijk, and I think Guehi would be a very good option. English international, won Crystal Palace their first ever trophy. He was very good in the Euros for England. I feel like he's been a very good, stable defender in the past couple of years. And Marc Geuhi, guys, is only genuinely 24 years of age. So that's a very good age for a centre-back. So time is certainly on his side. For 30 to 35 million, I think would be an absolutely unbelievable bit of business. You cannot go wrong. Replacing who's better, Quansah or Guehi? Guehi's better, and you're getting for basically a similar price. And you're probably going to feel more comfortable over Marc Geuhi coming in to replace a Virgil van Dijk, a Ibrahim Konate. My only concerns about Guehi coming to Liverpool is if he was the long-term Virgil van Dijk replacement. If he was the long-term Virgil van Dijk replacement, I would be a bit concerned. If he was Virgil van Dijk, Konate potential replacements, because I feel like if you're replacing those two, you've got to go with some of the world's bests. Not trying to say go and get a sleeper or anything, but I do think someone of the caliber of a Bastoni would have to be the player we would certainly have to bring in. But people, make sure you are smashing that like button and you are subscribing to the channel. I'm intrigued to see what you all think about the situation of Marc Geuhi. Are you happy with the signing that it looks like it is getting close to the floor, accelerating their discussions? And also, Dave O'Connell did report a couple of days ago that Liverpool are closing on a deal, so this deal could be potentially more advanced than the media is letting it out to be. That is why, as Liverpool fans, we should all be getting excited. This is a brilliant piece of business, and it's been a brilliant window so far from Liverpool Football Club. You look at the signings of Florian Wirtz, Milos Kerkez, Jeremy Frimpong. Adding a Guehi to that takes it to a 9. We all said at the start of the window it was a forward, a centre-back replacing 2 wing-backs, is in i.e. Jeremy Frimpong, and bringing in a left-back in Milos Kerkez, one of the best left-backs in the league last season. So far that's already a tremendous window. And then you add in one of the world's best 10s in world football in Florian Wirtz, just accelerates that up to a 9, in my opinion. If Liverpool can get a striker of a quality of an Alexander Isak, with the talks of people it's just not going away, this window certainly for me would be a 10 out of 10. How can you not say that's not a 10 out of 10? You can go and get a proven goal scorer, a quality centre-back to be back up Virgil van Dijk, and you bring in Konate. You bring in Jeremy Frimpong, Milos Kerkez and Florian Wirtz, and with the outgoings as well. That's why our window is so affordable, because of the outgoings that we are going to be selling a Jarrell Quansah, by the way, for that price. I mean, if I go to my bookmarks for you guys, this is the stance on Quansah. Obviously, brilliant piece of business. Jarrell Quansah completes his move to Bayer Leverkusen, as medical has been done today, as revealed. 30 mil internal fee to Liverpool, 5 mil add-ons, buyback clause starting from 60 million euros plus. Buyback clause available in 2027. So if he has a really good, let's say 2 seasons at Leverkusen, you can go and get him back in 2 years. That's why it's just an absolutely super piece of business from Liverpool on the Guehi side of things and the Jarrell Quansah side of things. But people, let me know down below in the comments. Join the live streams, join the chats, and let me know what you really think of this window so far from Liverpool. What are you going to add send so far for me? If we get Guehi over the line, it would be a 10, in my opinion. It would be a 10. in my opinion, so far, or a 9. No, I'll be 9. I'll go with a 9. But people, make sure you smash the likes and you're subscribed to the channel. Take care and goodbye.